What's cooking, Juventus fans? Welcome back to your old lady's favorite YouTube channel. Last week, I started the week saying something of the sorts of it's going to be a massive week. It's going to be a big week for the club. And look what happened. So that's what I get for being ahead of myself. Put my foot directly into my mouth. So right now, what I'm going to do is I'm going to play a little devil's advocate, go with a little bit of the reverse jinx and say, it's just going to be a low-key week for Juve. It's going to be a low-key week, not going to have a lot going on, no big massive deals getting done, no big players coming into Juventus, no big splash in the Mercado. We're just going to take it easy. We're going to relax. It's the first day of a lot of people's summer vacation. If you're in America, it's a holiday. Stick with us. We'll fill you in. Ciao ragazzi, welcome back to the Bianconeri Zone. My name is Justin Sofro. Today, it's May 30th, 2022, and of course I got your latest rundown of all things Juventus, all the news you care about each and every day. Before we get into it though, make sure you smash that like button, hit that subscribe button, hit that bell icon to stay notified for all of your latest videos. And as I was kind of saying, it's a holiday here in the United States of America. I know that's only it's a significant but not a overwhelming majority portion of what the fan base is that watches these videos. But for my American compatriots, happy Memorial Day to you and yours. Hope you're enjoying it. I had to work today, so that's why this video is coming out late. I had to work today, but for everybody else who gets to have today off and gets to sit back, enjoy it, hang out by the pool, grill some dogs, grill some burgers, enjoy your holiday. We'll fill you in on some Juventus news so you can get back to you and your family. Everybody else, have a good day as well. Enjoy yourselves too. Let's get into it though. Some of the news, some of the things going on here. What's going on in the Mercado? Well, right now we start with obviously the two big names that we're going to keep. I think they're going to headline almost every single video we do. Is that of Pogba and that of Di Maria. First up, Sky Sports talking about Pogba, saying that moderate confidence is filtering from the Bianconeri environment on the possibility of Pogba's return. PSG have apparently, the other club on this trail, have apparently backed off a little bit at the moment. So it seems that they're reading the letters on the wall, they're reading whatever it is, they're reading the tea leaves, if you want to say that. And it appears that given the recent reports, Pogba is basically, it's just whenever they can get the actual numbers and figures all settled, then he'll end up being a Juventus fan, or Juventus player. He's a Juventus fan already, right? But he'll be a Juventus player. Right now, we're just waiting for all the dust to settle, all that to clear down. One of the things right now, though, is I still would keep an eye on PSG just in case for some reason, Zidane pops in, some reason they end up wanting to throw that money toward Pogba, then it could end up, changing things for the future. But I'm still going to stay pretty firm with my belief that Paul Pogba will become a new Juventus player once again. Let's move on, though. Going off of that, we had Di Maria, the other player that we have in wait right now. The bigger news right now seems to actually be making a little bit more traction about potentially having a here we go sooner. I used to have my money on Pogba, now I have it on Di Maria. Tudo Sports saying that after the positive meeting a few weeks ago and the weekend contacts between tomorrow and Wednesday, a new summit will be staged in London between Juventus and Angel Di Maria's entourage on the occasion of the match between Italy and Argentina. This time, Cherubini will take the lead. The Argentine seems to be getting closer and closer to Juventus after making his farewell to PSG official. Both parties are willing to come together to complete the negotiation. So as it stands right now, that's the next meeting to the meeting. And I'm hoping this does not become a Paulo Dybala meeting to the meeting. And obviously, it can't be one where Juventus don't end up renewing him or whatever, But what I'm saying is a meeting to a meeting of when is the actual final pen going to meet paper and you're actually going to have him sign to be a player. We talked about the other issues going on with it. Is he serious? Is he actually going to be a real competitor for next season? Is that a worry? I think he'll still do it. I think he'll still be a solid player for Juventus, but that has to be in the back of our heads as we move forward right now. We'll see if this meeting that occurs during this match or during the timing of this match in London, if that bids any fruit, if it produces any kind of fruit, as in Di Maria, here we go to Juventus. If it doesn't, then I'd start to get a little bit worried. So keep your eyes peeled out for that one. I'm sure news will drop any moment there in the 24 to 48 hours within that match. So stick with us. We'll keep you filled in every step of the way. Going on, continuing about Di Maria, we also have Nico Sciglietta kind of backing that up, saying expected a new meeting between Juventus and Angel Di Maria's agent on Wednesday in London. So there you go. Wednesday could potentially be here we go day. We'll see. Again, I'm skeptical, or maybe I'm more, I have more nervousness in stating it's going to be a here we go, given recent lack of developments. So keep an eye on that. Another player that Juventus could end up looking forward or moving, or just not moving, but looking forward to the future to continue to play for Juventus is that of Alvaro Morata. His future overall has swayed back and forth right now. What he has right now is Tuttosport saying that Morata does want to stay in Turin, and Juve would be happy to satisfy him. Of course, the issue is not the player. It's not, well, it's a little bit the club, but it has a lot to do with the other club involved, Atletico Madrid. They're saying after having already made it clear that they do not intend to pay the 35 million euros for Morata, they tried to with a lower offer, 20 million euros plus bonuses linked to the team's results, but the response has been negative. So right now, as much as it looks that Juventus are kind of keen on hoping to retain Morata, it's not looking like a deal's going to be done with Atletico Madrid at the prices that they're hoping for. So he's still probably more on the outs than he is on the ends, not because of Juventus's desire to keep him or not, just mostly because of the financial investment that they had to make in him. It doesn't make sense either, I'll be honest. Juventus are smart in their decisions right now. Talking about another striker that Juventus are looking at is that of Muriel. Gazzetta dello Sport reporting, talking about him and the deal that's being worked on with Juventus. They say that Muriel is first in the ranking of goals scored from the bench since the 3-point era in Serie A. 25 goals scored, which sees him in the first place along with Matri. He fits Juve's parameters, currently on 2 million, and his valuation is at about 15 to 20 million euros. So these are the numbers that Juventus are going to be working with. If they can come to a deal with Atalanta to bring the player to the club, we'll see, but that's something to keep an eye on. On topic but off topic of Muriel today, and I know Alejandro does not want me to say this, so I'm just throwing this in here now because I can. Anyway, there's a report. Thank you, Hanin. Shout out to our member, Hanin. If you haven't already, consider joining the member squad. But our member, Hanin, brought up to me that Monblano dropped a little bit of, I don't want to say a bomb, but a little bit of a squeaker out there saying that potentially Mario Balotelli, Super Mario Balotelli, has been rumored to have been offered to Juventus. I'm not saying I'm getting excited. It's not going to happen. Let's be clear. It's not going to happen. But your boy got a little excited. As much as you all hate on me for Zaniolo, if a Balotelli could happen coming to Juventus, I'd be here for it. You know, I mentioned it actually here on the channel since its inception. We talk about backup strikers, backup potential players that Juventus could utilize. And I've mentioned Balotelli. The reason is because, look what you have. Look at a lot of the options Juventus have used. And look at their striker room they've had this last season and how inept they've been at scoring goals. So if you could tell me you could get a player like Mario Balotelli who can create some things on his own, that I wouldn't take that. Yeah, sign me up for Mario Balotelli. If you can get him for super, super inexpensive and he could be a backup player for Juventus, hell to the freaking yeah. Give me Mario Balotelli all day, all night. Here we go. That's what I'm saying. Fight me in it. I'll see you in the comment section. Square up, my guys. What all I'm saying is if you want to come at the king, you got to talk in the microphone. I got a backup mic right here. All right, let's go. We already talked about Muriel. Let's talk about the next one. That is of De Sciglio. We have Marcello Chirico, who is saying that De Sciglio's renewal is not happening. It's off now. So we talked about 2 more seasons at a low wage. Now it's not happening. Juventus have other ideas for the right back position. We mentioned yesterday potentially Molina. We talked about Bellanova. We'll see what they'll do here, but this could be a positive move for Juventus. I know that I was never against the move to renew De Sciglio. I thought he looked serviceable in multiple spots this year for Allegri. He also had some down moments, but overall, the reason I say this is because it's another thing to invest in. If they have their option, though, and they have their player who they think can be that good option to come in and play and be the successor to, maybe not successor. You have Danilo, you have other players like that who play the role, but another player who can bolster those lines instead of De Sciglio, I'm all here for it. Let me know who the name is, though, as soon as possible. All right, and then the last bit of news of the day is the one that we want to get out of here. We don't want him anymore. Aaron Ramsey it's gonna be a topic this summer. It's not really a big deal because he's not gonna play for the club again, and we're not gonna have to like sweat out him being taking up a roster spot. But there are gonna be finances that have to be figured out for Juventus. Corriere dello Sport reporting saying that the first contact between Juve and Ramsey's entourage started for the termination of his contract. Aaron wants a good exit, and there is to negotiate. The confrontation will not be easy and fast, but at least it has been started. So. Again, I'm not spending a lot of my time on Aaron Ramsey, and you shouldn't either, but Juventus are going to have to work out some kind of deal in the parameters to end up appeasing him. Here's some money, not the full amount, but here's some money toward what we would have paid you for this upcoming season because nobody else wants you. You're not good enough of a player for anywhere else, even for them to keep you out in the Premier League or any situations like that. So for right now, here it is. Goodbye, good riddance, and let's move on. That's it for the news today when it comes to Juventus. Obviously, I feel like it's kind of a holiday day for a lot of people, a lot of things going on, a lot of moving pieces, if you will. But we're going to have you updated, and we'll be here. As soon as the Here We Goes come, we'll be here, and we'll be covering each of those players, talking about what they're going to do for the club, get your all's opinions and your insight, because that's what we do here. It's not just about us. It's not about me talking. It's about the community that we've developed here at the channel. So if you haven't already considered joining the community, either first off, you can do it by liking and subscribing. That's the first step. But then the next step would be joining the member squad. I'll throw it up for you guys right now on here. There's a member squad. You can join in and be a part of what we do here on the club. With that, you get a lot of cool things. You get loyalty badges, emojis. You get Discord members chat. And that's the fun part about all this is the Discord group, because you get to join in, have that relationship, you get to know each and every one of us, not just me, myself, or it's one person, not two people. I'm not Moon Knight. Anyway, you got me, you got Alejandro, and you got Julian. You get to know us better. You get to communicate more with us, not just through the videos that we do here on the channel, but also with our own, back and forth. But then also within the other members here, we have, like I said, I mentioned Hanin earlier. We have a bunch of different other members here. You'll see them highlighted during the chat, during the live streams, chats, and all the cool stuff that we do here on the channel, as well as we're doing giveaways and stuff like that. So you get all that through there. For the first tier, it's $2.25. From the next tier, it's $3.40. You get all that, plus you get a monthly wallpaper. And then in the top tier, you get it for $5 a month. Really, it helps to support our channel, for our channel to continue to grow, to bring you all the cool content we do on here. And with that, you also get a giveaway priority. That means you get 5 times the opportunity to win in the giveaways than anybody else does, even your other members that are at the lounge and club level. So premium level is a great way to go. Consider doing that. $5 a month. It's cheaper than you get for your daily morning coffee at your overpriced, Starbucks or whatever have you. So consider that if you haven't already. We appreciate each and every one of you that do support our channel. Anyway, guys, that'll do it. Hit the like button, smash the subscribe button, hit that bell icon, and stay notified for all of these videos. Make sure you follow me at Justin Sofro on Twitter, and then you can also follow Bianconeri Zone at Bianconeri Zone, Twitter, Instagram, Facebook. I'll see you guys next time. Forza Juve, Forza Bianconeri.